Hi collective, welcome to my channel Crystal Shadow Work. Hi everyone. So this is going to be a morning reading that I'm doing for all of my Starseeds, Lightworkers, Earth Angels, whatever you may define yourself as. If you are guided to my channel, know that you are very much chosen one, a very beautiful soul here helping with the upliftment of humanity. So this is a very beautiful time, right? So I know that it may not seem that way, right? Because there are major changes going on. There is definitely like spiritual warfare going on. A lot of psychic attacks are going on. A lot of things. And you need to know that it's because we're rising. It very much is. It's because the light is rising. So are the devils. And devil agents are getting dispatched into family members, into friends, into all sorts of situations. Just so much stuff is going on at this time because it's really trying to weigh us down and stop us from pursuing our mission, our passions, our dreams, right? Okay, so anyway, I know that the energy has been very heavy, right? There's been a lot of spiritual and psychic attacks. I've been having to definitely do a lot to protect my energy, my space, right? Definitely working with candles and things like that are going to be very beneficial and helpful. All right, everyone. Sorry about that. So my little girl wanted to play in here, and I always let her, so that's fine. So if you hear her playing with her toys in the background or our kitty, that's what's going on. So anyways, there's been a lot of transitions and changes that have been happening because it's really to realign you, right? And it's really to make aware of people's situations. Some of you could be put into situations, so you're getting clarity, you're getting things revealed to you. If in fact you have family members and friends that you thought were on your side or helping you, where in fact you could be seeing that they're preventing you, things like that. So there's going to be a lot of like internal realizations. You just really have to pay attention to your surroundings at this time to know who's on your side, who's not, what energies you need to protect yourself from, energies you need to block yourself out from, right? Especially around holiday time, I like to say, because a lot of us get together with family, friends, right? And being close with those people where maybe you weren't for a while or throughout the year, that you don't always see what's going on, right? So you're definitely going to be getting a stronger perspective. None of this matters. Sorry, retrograde is already getting me. We had Mercury go into retrograde on the 29th, right? So very strongly the communication is being disrupted. So are electronics. You know what? I should have known better too, that this morning I woke up to my internet going up and down, and I had to call a technician out. My son thought we were hacked last night. Well, he was told he was hacked. Then I'm like, there you go with thoughts creating, you know, your realities and stuff. And, you know, so he had the internet go down the entire house. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But I was so lucky. I was like, calm down, I'll get it fixed. And I had a tech here within an hour and got me back up and going. So but yeah, it was just the internet was going in super high, low, all of that. So it's definitely retrograde affecting with electronics. So yeah, there's definitely going to be problems with communication, electronics. So be mindful of that, guys. If I would have thought about that, I would have been a little bit more calmer. Because for, you know, a few moments I was like, oh my God, what if we really were hacked? And like, what if my accounts were compromised? And I'm in transition right now and trying to get a new home. And I can't be having this happen right now. So I was like so worried. Anyways, you need to know to surrender things to the void, right? Some things you're not going to understand. It's like for some of you, you actually get put with your enemies because Source wanted to show you, in fact, who your enemies were. So for some of you, you might be like, gosh, why was I put into that experience? Or why was I not protected from this person? Well, it's like if Source was trying to show you something and you weren't seeing it, then you needed to see it firsthand. But things are being revealed, right? But know that you are protected, right? Especially us, the chosen ones, right? Because we're here on divine life missions. So we have so much divine protection. There is so much that you're being protected from that you, in fact, aren't even aware of fully all of the attacks that are coming your way. Now, we have a lot of just so many different beautiful energies. Like, there's so many different realms that are coming together that are helping with protection. There is so much different just, I can't even like explain to you the amount of protection that you guys have in place, right? And that all realms are coming together, all different star seeds are coming together, all the different energies. It's why right now I'm getting guided to so many different style decks to get different transmissions and messages out for you guys, right? So we've got this strong Andromedan energy that's coming out right away about adventure and say yes to change. You need to know that you guys are going to be getting guided places, right? You're going to be sent certain places, but see, if you're saying no, and if you're in that energy of, Maddie, shh, quiet with your toys, baby. If you're in that energy of saying no to these things, then you're not going to be, it's going to be harder to move you around, right? You need to be more flexible and more going with the flow at this time. So these new opportunities, you can be routed to them, right? And it doesn't have to be a drastic change of, because it's like, if you're not willing to change, then it's like they have to make some sort of major things happen, losses, sacrifices, things like that, to kind of catapult you and push you to move to where you're supposed to be going. For a lot of you, there's going to be big, significant changes, like I mean big, like relocations, right? Completely changing you to different areas because of the dense energy that you're surrounding, because you're being called to different places at this time. Know that we are anchoring and then lighting and seeding the energy for this new shift, right? So the energetic codes that we have within us, we're activating within certain places in the planet, things like that. A lot of you might not have realized that, because I used to think that it was certain like gatekeepers and grid workers, as I'm one. So when I get moved to certain places, I know that I'm doing something, right? Well, there's so many different light worker missions and starseeds, but I was getting told in the downloads that at this time, it's like we're very, very needed. I don't know if this was always the plan, or if it's just this is needed at this time because of the dark, the dense, the heavy energy. I don't think that we knew it was going to be this much of a battle and a fight. I really do. It's kind of like you can only like estimate how, you can only plan for so much, but it's like we've already been overpowered by what we planned, basically. It's like everybody's been like strategically organized, right? We thought that there was enough people put in certain places, but we didn't account for all of the dark energy. We could only account for like if there was so much darkness and this much light would be able to overpower the darkness. But it's like so much movement has been going around, and things have been so elevated, and we're battling. It's like a battle with time as well. Maddie, you have to be quiet with your toys, baby. Shh. And it's like the darkness, with everything that's going on with electronics and all of that, there's just certain areas where it's like dead spots, right? It's like certain light workers, earth angels, starseeds, they're not able to receive the downloads from those and transmissions from those points because the darkness is so heavy. So it's kind of like these dark clouds. It's kind of like dark spots, right? And it's like those places do need healing too, but it's being fixed. Where like starseeds are being sent in for certain amounts of time to bring in the light, but then they're being pulled back out. So for a lot of you, like you could be called to take quick trips places and things like that. But for a lot of you, it's like if you're in these dark spots, you're being called to be pulled out of those spots. And it's like, if you're unaware of, like, it may come in nice as these opportunities to entice you, but it's really the network coming together to try to pull you out of it. If you're not seeing that, then you're going to get pushed out. And I've been seeing a little bit of that. People have been talking about pulling yourself from the matrix, things like that. Like, you need to be careful, right? It's just like I'm having trouble syncing my laptop to my Wi-Fi, but I'm still able to plug it in. I'm like, well, maybe it's a good thing that I'm not streaming all the time, and I'm not letting this have access all the time. It's only when I need to have downloads, right? And it's like I've already been thinking about things like I need to start powering down my router, my Wi-Fi, all of that at night and things like that, so it doesn't have full access, right? Because definitely a lot of stuff is coming through the electronics. Right? You definitely need to try to get outdoors more and to get out of the indoors, because that's where a lot of things are being manipulated and controlled, right? They keep showing me you're not alone as much as I've been flipping. All of us are definitely connecting with our star families. The galactic realm is definitely sending a lot of support our way and a lot of protection. Like I said, there's just so much going on of protection that you guys aren't even aware of, right? There's just so much. All right, so sorry. So they're kind of just taking over with channeled messages here. Maddie, baby, you have to be quiet with your toys, okay? You have to be super quiet because mommy's going to hear them very loud in my mic over here, okay? Sorry, so if you hear all the little toys, I've had her playing next to me before, so I know that some of it can be very, very loud when she's playing with the little doll houses and stuff. So, but I'm sorry, but see, since I'm in transition, you know, like, it's challenging, and she likes to be close to me right now. So, all right, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before, Lost Lands. A lot of you are going to be getting visions and memories. Cellular memory is happening for a lot of you. A lot of you are integrating and getting into things. You're remembering, you're recalling things, right? And as you have these visions and these flashes, you're assessing like a seated knowledge that you have from within. A lot of this is happening that you're not even realizing that it's doing, because it's doing it on like another level. So it's like for a lot of you, you might be aware or you're noticing visions and memories and stuff, but it's kind of like you're acting out. You're taking care of things. You're upgrading things that you're not even aware that you're doing at this time. Just a minute, guys. Hello. Hi, I have to call you back. Or you have to call me back. Sorry, I'm busy right now.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know Victoria's okay. You don't have to worry about her. I got her phone.
Oh, okay.
It won't be there until I can mail it out on Friday, but she'll have a new phone, so you won't have to worry about her having a phone.
Okay, that's good.
I just wanted to call. I'm not trying to stir no shit. I just wanted to let you know that
Okay, this is going to be a part 2.